NBSG Mahogany Edition review. And today we have here the NBSG guitar, this Natasha Bamboo Smart Guitar. Now you might be wondering why it's called Bamboo Smart Guitar, but we got a mahogany one here. So the original idea is over here, and that's the bamboo version of this guitar. And here we have the mahogany special edition. So a lot of people have been asking us to do the wooden version because they think it's hard to accept bamboo or something like that. Telling you, bamboo is really cool, but the mahogany one is also very cool. So here it is for you guys, a mahogany version of this guitar. So it comes with a lot of very special features on this guitar. It's got a lot of, cool effects, modules. It's got good stylistic presets, and also comes with an app. Okay, I'm going to be briefly showing you all of this stuff. If you've seen other NBSG videos, you can probably tell all the functions and stuff. And you really can't get better than trying all this stuff out by yourself, right? So trying it out by yourself is one of the most important things to get used to something like this. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So here's the guitar itself, right? It's a very handy guitar. These frames are detachable, so you can put it in the case, no problem, right? It's wirelessly connected to an amp, as you can tell. There's stuff coming out of this guitar, but I'm actually not connected to anything, right? So this is one of our special features of this NBSG series, right? So every guitar that you get from this series comes with a wireless receiver, so you can connect to an amp, a PA, anything like that, okay? So this is a pick guard, and this is not actually included unless you wanted to add it as a special option, right? So this pick guard is not part of the original specs of the guitar, but you can add it as an option. It's a very cool little thing for people who like playing, for example, like folk style, finger style. It's very cool for that. Or if you want to just have a pick with you, right? Here, I got a pick on the floor right here. Let me try to use it real quick. So if you use a pick, a lot of people, including myself, sometimes like to anchor the pinky a little bit, right? So so this is what that pick guard is used for. It's a customizable option, but it doesn't come with the guitar, okay? And so here are the effects and stylistic presets I'm about to show you. Okay, I'm gonna go through them real quick. Let's start with the effects. It's on the right side here. Okay, so we got 4 effects, which is reverb, chorus, delay, and distortion, and you can use them at will on this guitar itself. Okay, so here's reverb. Okay, I'm gonna turn it very high to be really dramatic. And those who know about reverbs know that this is not a cheap sounding reverb either. Right? It's got a lot of depth, it's got really nice decay, right? And so this kind of controls the overall mix of this effect. Right now it's very, very low. A little higher now. So on the application itself, you can actually find the specific dials for the reverbs, for example, mix, decay, and all that stuff, tone, right? So make sure you check that out for more specified customizations for this effect, okay? And same with everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go through them real quick. This is chorus, right? Cheap effect, right? So the chorus effect, it's built in onto this guitar as well. So was the delay. So I'm going to show you something cool. 1 second. Okay, so you control kind of like the delay time. Again, if you have the app, you can get more customizable functions on the pedal itself, right? So I'll show you. distortion, I'm actually not going to show you that one. I want to leave it as a surprise to see if you guys want to figure it out on your own. Okay, distortion is a very, very interesting technology. Again, very highly recommended to use the app for this instead. Okay, so that goes through all our effects presets. Let's go ahead and look at the stylistic presets. Okay, so the first one I'm on is the standard fingerstyle preset. Okay, so this one. I'm a fingerstyle player myself, right? So, you know, it works for a lot of the more mid-heavy kind of guitar playing. So, and it gives you quite a lot of punch. If you can just kind of pinch the strings a little bit, gives you that punch. Okay. So the next one is a very good preset. It's called the strumming preset, and this one's very good for like a solo setting, if you're kind of like a singer-songwriter type of person, or you know, you just have a small setting band, right? So this is where the guitar does most of the heavy lifting, right? So if you think about a band like, for example, like the Dave Matthews Band or something like that, where the guitars kind of do the heavy lifting, this is a very good preset. Or if you're just like Ed Sheeran and you sing by yourself, right? I'll strum a few chords for you guys. Yeah. One is the band preset, and this is for if your guitar is actually just kind of like as more like a filler type of thing in the band, right? So like if you're playing a riff, for example. Right, that's very good for that stuff. Or if your guitar is kind of just used as more like a background type of ambient type of vibe, right? Last one is a soloing preset, and this one is very good for if you're playing individual notes. So the individual notes that you play kind of punch out better on this preset, right? So and that's with a very thin pick as well, right? So mids kind of pop out better on this one. Okay, so there you go. So those are the stylistic presets for the steel string version. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to the nylon. So go ahead and sit tight. We'll be right back. with the NBSG nylon string edition. And so this one is also the special mahogany version. And I'm just gonna jump right into the different presets and effects to show you guys, okay? So now let's start with the effects again. We're on the reverb. Very light reverb works very well with a nylon string. So let's move on. The chorus effect. You can get some very nice effects when you play with a nylon guitar and have a chorus on. Okay, so the delay. Find it out on the app itself, okay? And so let me show you through the presets on this nylon string guitar. We're on fingerstyle right now, okay? So strumming again. Not much strumming is usually done on a nylon string, but I'll show you anyways. It's very good for like a solo singer type of setting, right? So. Band setting, again, just a very soft EQ, right? You don't get any punching frequencies. The last one is a soloing one. Again. Oh, that shit is. Okay, that's kind of a cool little bit. Tell I'm not the best nylon player in the world, but anyways, so those are all the presets for the nylon. tell, this guitar is a very, very smooth sound. The nylon one's very popular with the bamboo version as well, right? So make sure you guys just give it a chance. I think you'll really enjoy it. Okay, so that was the review of the NBSG nylon and steel versions of the special mahogany edition. Really hope you enjoyed it. Please send us your playing and email us if you have any questions or any new ideas you want to give us. We always look for new innovations. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you soon.